Welcome to today's What Will Move the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Wednesday, December 24th, 2025, and here is everything you need to know as the markets open for today. Starting with the Wall Street overnight recap, US markets delivered a strong performance yesterday, driven by a better-than-expected GDP report and optimism surrounding the Santa Claus rally. The S&P 500 climbed to a fresh record high, adding 31 points to close at 6,910. The Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced roughly 80 points to finish at 48,442, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite gained 133 points to end at 23,562. The rally was broad-based with major tech and AI stocks leading the charge, although trading volumes were lighter ahead of the holiday. Remember, US markets will close early today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Christmas Eve. Moving to Indian ADR performance, we saw a mixed bag overnight which could set a divergent tone for our opening. Infosys ADR faced some selling pressure, dropping about 3% to close at $19.16. On the flip side, banking counters showed resilience. HDFC Bank ADR rose 1.2% to $36.29, while ICICI Bank was largely flat to slightly negative. Reliance Industries' global depository receipts ended marginally lower at $65.40. This divergence suggests IT stocks might face early headwinds while financials could provide support. Shifting to Asian markets and the GIFT Nifty, the region is trading with a positive bias this morning. The Nikkei in Japan is trading firm around 43,250, while the Hang Seng in Hong Kong is hovering near 25,770. The Shanghai Composite is holding steady above 3,920. Most importantly for us, the GIFT Nifty is currently trading at 26,239, up by about 36 points, indicating a flat to positive start for the Indian market this morning. In key global news and geopolitics, sentiment is being aided by the robust US GDP data released yesterday, which has eased fears of an economic slowdown. However, keep an eye on crude oil volatility as tensions involving Venezuela and potential supply disruptions are back in the headlines. On the central bank front, markets are comfortably pricing in the Fed's recent dovish stance, providing a tailwind for equities globally. Coming to Indian market headlines and pre-open cues, domestic sentiment remains buoyant after Nifty closed above 26,170 yesterday. We are seeing sustained buying in the financial services sector, which is likely to continue today given the HDFC Bank ADRQ. The RBI has maintained a watchful stance on liquidity, but the overall credit growth numbers remain supportive. Also, traders should note that SEBI is continuing its surveillance on index derivatives, so watch out for any intraday volatility spikes in the options segment. Looking at technical levels and trading setups, the Nifty 50 has immediate support at 26,100, with strong buying interest, likely emerging around 26,000. On the upside, resistance is placed at 26,300. A sustain above this could trigger a fresh breakout toward 26,500. For Bank Nifty, the key support level to watch is 57,200, with resistance near 57,800. In the commodity market summary, we are seeing some interesting moves. Brent crude oil is trading soft around $62 per barrel, which is a net positive for the Indian economy. However, the big story is precious metals. Gold has hit a new record high, trading around $3,045 an ounce, while silver is firm at $34.33. These moves in bullion reflect some underlying safe haven demand despite the equity rally. Finally, for your actionable idea or day plan, the trend remains buy on dips, especially with the GIFT Nifty indicating a steady start. The Santa Claus rally theme is playing out globally, so staying with established leaders in banking and consumption seems prudent. Be cautious with IT stocks early on due to the ADR drag, but look for stability before entering. As always, manage your risk strictly as volumes may be lower due to the holiday season. Stay tuned for the evening wrap and send in your questions. And subscribe to this podcast to hear US every day.